I've been triggered, and I love how it was written. Like, I just love it. We're gonna just read until the Lord says well done. Now, this fake dating is authentic, if that makes sense. The author is extremely good to the point where she know her body. Like, dang, that pissed me off. Good morning to my chapter besties. It is the weekend. I've never done a weekend readathon, so this is what we're gonna get into. I have to film a video that needs to be posted tomorrow for Vlogmas / Bookmas, so we do need to do that. But other than that, it's gonna be a pretty chill weekend. So I'm gonna try to read as much as I can, chill out as much as I can, and enjoy some fictional characters that hopefully I won't get mad and angry at. So with that being said, welcome to the vlog. Okay, so I have 4 books here that I cannot decide between. This is the Kristen Hanna book, The Things We Do for Love. Then I have A Love Like the Sun by Riss Neilson. Then I have Between Friends and Lovers by Charlene Abuabui. I don't know how to, I suck with names. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to do that. I'll never spell your name wrong, but I'm gonna pronounce it wrong for sure. And then I have my girl Tia Williams, a love song for Ricky Wild. So I cannot choose. My husband is not here to choose for me. So what I'm gonna do is have the generator choose how we're gonna spend our weekend. Well, at least first. So let's do that really quickly. A Love Like the Sun. I actually wanted to read it as I was typing this stuff in. I was like, dang, I really want to read this because this is giving weekend vibes. It's giving, I don't know, like the cover of it just screams comfort. So I'm glad you did good. You did really, really good. All right, guys, so I'm making breakfast now. It's about 9:49. So, oop, the battery is about to die. So I'll see you guys all when I start the book. Getting some pictures for the, I really have to start working on my thumbnails because my thumbnails suck. So I never updated y'all and told y'all what A Love Like the Sun by Riss Neilson is really about. So it follows Lanaya Thompson. She is best friends with somebody named Isaac. He's like a social media influencer, and her shop that she owns with her mom is suffering. It's about to close down. So when Isaac finds out, he basically tells the world that that's his girlfriend to get, you know how social media influencers do, you know, sharing products. So then you'll go out, you'll be influenced and go out and purchase it. So that's kind of what he's doing. But it's fake dating. So obviously we know where fake dating can lead to, but also they are best friends. They've been best friends since they were teenagers. And I love the little the prologue in the beginning to show how they, you know, about their friendship and just how close they were and how they're brave together. So that's really cute. So that's what we're reading. That was so rude of me to not even tell y'all what the book was about. But something they say in here, maybe a soulmate connection isn't something you just feel. Maybe it's something you have to be committed to building. So I do believe in soulmates. I do believe in initial connections. But being married for as long as I have been married, you definitely have to keep building on that connection. Otherwise, no matter how connected you were in the beginning, you'll lose it. So you have to constantly be building with each other and just staying connected to one another. But this seems like something I'm going to absolutely love. It seems like a beautiful romance. This is my first book by the author, and I'm about, well, I'm on page 64. I meant to do like a 50-page update, but I am so loving this book. I am obsessed with their friendship. So obviously when you're friends with the opposite sex, I do believe that friends, opposite sex, can be friends and it can be platonic. But there are certain times, and I know this from me and my husband, like, we are friends to lovers story, second chance romance, like we're all of that. And so I do know when you're going from friends to lovers, you have to be extremely careful because you can mess up the friendship. And if you really value the friendship, then I understand Lanaya's apprehensiveness. But another thing too, I wanted to say, this is not dual point of view. So I'm not getting Isaac's perspective, but the author is extremely good to the point where it's so much dialogue that I get his perspective. He likes her, and the questions that he asks her and the way that the author kind of, he stops and stares in her eyes, like you can tell that he likes her. He doesn't have to have a point of view because she's doing a really, really good job describing how he is feeling and all the things that he's feeling without saying you know what I mean, like from his point of view. So I really like that about this book. It's, what time is it? It's 3:07 p.m. I did do some cooking, so I had to stop a little bit to do that because I made some lunch that took up some of my attention. But I feel like I can get very, very far today, so I'm hoping to maybe get up, I don't know, we're gonna just read until the Lord says well done.
Few moments later.
I'm washing sheets, so excuse my bad. But another thing, I've been triggered on page 63 or 66 and 67. So she's headed to the doctor, and doctors can be so condescending. Nobody knows your body better than you do, so nobody should be telling you. Listen, if you're a doctor out there and you just so happen to follow this video, listen to your patients. I just recently had this experience where I had to fight to get an MRI because my doctor was just like, oh, it's just sciatica, and I'm like, something else is going on, and it ended up being stage 4 disc herniation where my disc ruptured. Like, so had I known specifically what was causing it, I could have been doing what I needed to do to heal a little bit better, and I wouldn't have gone through everything that I went through without like getting like a proper diagnosis. And it's just, even still, I had to like go ahead and get a new PCP because I just didn't feel like she was hearing me. I didn't feel like she was understanding me. And so that kind of just triggered me a little bit, that how physicians can be. And I've had this conversation with several people before about how their physicians, like, once you get a hold of a good physician, stick with that physician because they are hard to come by. So that was something, yeah, that just, like I said, completely I resonated with on a deeper level. And he's kind of being condescending to her, basically kind of saying she's like this because she has anxiety, and she know her body. Like, dang, that pissed me off. Let's edit this real quick and see. I think it is 5:32, and I think I'm on page 96 of A Love Like the Sun. I feel like this book is going to just, I don't know, because I feel like their love is so, I feel like the fake dating is going to be kind of believable. It's not overdone. So I don't know, like, I'm really, really in love with this book right now, and I hate that I'm just now reading it. I think it came out June this year. I did research. This is how I know I like the book so much, is because I researched the author, and I think A Love Like the Sun is her first adult debut. So that's pretty interesting. I'm not really in the mood to read any young adult right now. So I probably won't be reading anything else of hers until maybe, you know, I get in a young adult mood, or if I, you know, whatever. So we'll see what happens with that. I just finished editing my video and realized that I have something copyrighted in the back of it. But I really ate in this video. Like, I think I'm just gonna have to do the video over. Cause even if I censor it, it's just gonna look silly. Through the whole video, yes, it will look silly if I censor. I'm just gonna do the whole video over.
Think about it though. She ate one.
Dang, should I just go ahead and do it now, or should I wait till tomorrow? I don't know. I'm really upset right now. Why would I do that? And I knew better. And I sat in front of it anyway. I did want the background and I got screwed in the process.
That ain't like ugly how you was kicking me out of it.
Well, hush. Y'all, I'm really upset that I spent time filming the video and then editing the video and realizing I had copyright in the back. Like, that really pissed me off. I will never make that mistake again. But in other news, in good news, I am currently on page 104, chapter 14, and I have a feeling I just did like this to the book, right, and landed on a sex scene. And I love smut, I really do, and it's ironic that that's the part that I landed on. But I really feel like this is going to be a slow burn, because basically from what Lanaya just said, I don't feel like she truly knows how he feels about her. As a reader, I can clearly see that he likes her. Like, he really likes her, but you know, when you're friends with the opposite sex, you don't want it to go, you know, you just don't know how it's going to go, so you kind of just try to avoid your feelings. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a slow burn. I'm hoping I could just keep reading and reading and reading this all night, but I don't know. I was hoping to get done today, but I had a lot of stuff, and then I had this video to film, and now I gotta refilm it, and just, I'm aggravated. But this book is, the cover is so beautiful. I mean, look at it. First of all, it's giving sunshine, it's giving rainbows, it's giving good vibes, and just looking at it makes me happy, even though I'm extremely pissed off right now. So, all right, let's try to refilm this.
One eternity later.
It took me literal hours and hours to record, then re-record because I had copyright in the background, then edit the video. Mind you, I had already edited the first video, got to the end and realized, shoot, that's copyright that I have in my background. And I didn't want to put the censor thing in, because the censor thing was like, I wouldn't want to look at that the whole video. Now if it's in just for like a little bit, then that's something different. But the background was such a vibe, and I didn't want to ruin it. I did not want to ruin it. So I redid the video, then re-edited. Now it's exporting. So we are going to read a little bit more. I think I told you guys I was on page 104, chapter 14, warnings and things. So she is finally going to an event with her best friend, and yeah, she's starting to showcase her feelings, but more so she's just kind of concerned about how she's really thinking about him, as opposed to, she hasn't sorted through her feelings yet. She's just more so thinking about him and having dreams about him and stuff like that. So this is really, really cute. I really wanted to read on my Kindle tonight, my other book, and finish that, but I really love this book. It is such a vibe. If this isn't romance, I don't know what is. She says, but right as I grab my suitcase, my breath gets caught in my throat at the sight ahead. Isaac's height helps him stand out in a crowd, but there will always be something else. Something that makes it easy for me to find him in a sea of people. Listen, when your person is your person, you will be able to spot them from a mile away. You'll be able to feel them from a mile away. And I truly am a firm believer in that. It's just not book crap. This is real life stuff. Real life stuff. That's super poetic. Something that makes it easy for me to find him in a sea of other people. That's love, y'all. That's real love. Now this fake dating is authentic, if that makes sense. She says, we don't need to make a show for the public because the love we share is authentic enough. They're in love. They're in love, man. We're gonna switch gears and read on my Kindle because it's nighttime and I don't feel like reading with the light on in my room, and I also don't want to use my night lamp for whatever reason. So I'm at 69% of A Novel Christmas. I've been reading it for like 3 vlogs now. So I hope to finish it tonight because I'm probably gonna be up late. We're still reading, we're still vibing. It's still the weekend, Saturday, and it is, what time is it? 10:19. So we only have 2 hours left in the day. So I don't know if I'll be able to finish this or not, but we're going to start it. Good morning, guys. Excuse the way I look right now. I just woke up. Well, not just woke up. I'm just getting out of bed. I finished the remaining 31% of A Novel Christmas. It was definitely 5-star to me because it really made me very giddy. It made me love like the characters. Both the characters were really likable. Even though the guy was going through grief because his wife passed away, he wasn't like a complete douchebag. Everything was just, I would read it again next Christmas. Let me just say that. That's how good it was. So I think I'm probably over 23% now done A Love Like the Sun. So we're gonna finish that up today possibly and see what other books we get into. This weekend has been so much fun. This is not a realistic weekend in my life because normally I'm in church on Sunday, but I'm chilling out today and reading. So that's where we're at. But I'll touch base when I have, like, you know, something to say about A Love Like the Sun. One of the things that I love about A Love Like the Sun is it's fake dating, but I love fake dating tropes when, so loud, when they're in the moment of faking it, but they're sharing like their real feelings. And that's kind of what the male main character Isaac is doing. Like, he's saying things and she's feeling the vibe, like, wait, this is not best friend energy, it's giving real, like, real boyfriend. So I think that's cute. I love that feeling that, oh no, he's serious, like, this is not for play, like, he's sharing his real feelings. Oh my goodness, y'all. I just made some Marry Me meatballs. They were so delicious. Over a fresh bed of homemade, what was it, potatoes and some fresh green beans sauteed. Whew. That dinner was so bomb. But it is about 6:20 p.m. on Sunday. And I am going to just chill out. I'm about to put my PJs on, chill out and read my book. I'm over 50% done. I'm on page 195 and I think this is chapter 26. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I can't wait to see how it ends. I hope it has an epilogue or something, because this is the type of couple that I would want to see 5 years later. They were married with a boy and a girl living in Rhode Island. Like, what? I would just love that so much. But we don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna read it out and see what transpires between these two. I'm reading this book, right? And y'all know how on social media you like read the comments, because the comments be lit. I'm not the only one that reads comments, but if you read the comments and it has like some spam account and they're saying something nasty, I love how the author in this book, when she's like doing the little social media thing, she puts like a random quote in there from a spam account talking about DM to be my sugar baby and I will spoil and give you a weekly allowance. Like, that's clearly spam, but that's funny. It's cute. Why are you laughing? Wait, what's so funny?
Why are you so lit right now?
Got my little Christmas mug. I got this from Michael's last year, and I got two of them. One is a different one, like a Mrs. Claus, because me and my husband, we do gingerbread houses. Who has the best gingerbread house every year? It's always
I win every year.
No, you don't.
I win every year.
Never won.
Stay tuned.
You never won.
No, I won last year.
No, you did.
No, I really did win last
Your gingerbread house last year was trash.
Yours was too, but mine was better.
Oh, mine, no.
The first year was the only year you won.
No,
so mine fell apart.
Bet. Okay. You want to do this? Let's do it.
This.
Hey y'all, so I am like super duper tired right now. It's 10:37 p.m. Sunday. I'm ready to go to bed. I want to update you guys on where I'm at. I am on chapter 40, page 282. So I have about 60 pages of the book left, but I can't make it. Like, I'm super duper tired. But I did read, so I averaged about 141 pages a day this weekend, which is not bad, because I didn't read like all day. I took breaks and did stuff, and I cooked a lot this weekend, so that was pretty good weekend. I didn't finish the book. I did finish A Novel Christmas, which was 5 stars to me, because when a book makes me giddy, and I'm a fully grown adult, if it makes me giddy, it's automatically getting 5 stars. Like, if you can just send chills down my spine as I'm reading, you're getting 5 stars. This book right here is one of those feel-good romances. I'm finally getting to the part where exploration is happening, but Lanaya is getting on my nerves a little bit, because I'm like, girl, and I understand, like, when you're best friends with somebody, you don't want to cross the line because your friendship is more important than a relationship, and you don't want to mess that up, and I totally get that. But I'm like, girl, it's clearly obvious y'all are meant together. Like, y'all are true soulmates. So what is the freaking hold up? Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about right now? Let's just get this romance on the road. But the build up to actually them having the encounter was really good. It's a really good slow burn. The author definitely touches on a lot of things, especially, I told you guys earlier yesterday how it was triggered by the doctor, thing, and how doctors can just kind of be very thinking that they're know-it-alls, that you don't know what's going on. But yeah, it has a lot of themes in here with like health, with grief, with and I love the flashbacks that has to do with her parents and her mom and her dad's love. I just like, it's such a feel-good romance, and I'm really I'm super duper excited to finish this book up. But like I said, I'm just tired. ready to lay down. But I just like, I want to keep going because I feel like it's gonna just give me good dreams and stuff. But yeah, I can't hang no more. I can't, I'm getting too old to be hanging out. So I'm sitting here editing the video about the book that I'm about to talk to you guys about. I finished A Love Like the Sun this morning, and I just had to pop on and share my thoughts because that book was so, oh my gosh, it was so excellent. Hold on, let me pull it out real quick. It's, first things first. So y'all know how I am an epilogue girly. Like, I think every book needs to end with an epilogue, but I love how the author did the epilogue. So if you read the book, you'll understand. So it says, what we add to A Love Like the Sun. That's like their epilogue. And then it goes through in bullet points how they spent their time after, you know, what happened. And I love how it was written. Like, I just love it. Some of the things towards the ending, since I last checked in with y'all, got really deep. Like, and not deep to the point where it was triggering deep, but like just like feel good deep, where you really started, well, I've enjoyed the whole novel, but where you really started to feel this couple and feel what they were going through and understand them as individuals. One thing towards the end of the book, it says, even then she says, do you know what I see when you and Isaac are together? Two people who get to be their entire selves. When you're with him, you look like most like you. I read that wrong. When you're with him, you look the most like you. I recognized it because I used to have that with your daddy. He was my soulmate. Oh, goodness. It's just excellent. 5 stars to me. It was amazing. Like I said, towards the end, it just got very, because you didn't know if they were going to be together, because something happens with her and she's just like, I don't want to, you know, to go through this, and I want you to be free and just have a life and not have to worry about certain things. And he was like, basically like, girl, bye. Like, we are 10 toes down. And it just, the mom was so supportive. She had really supportive friends. Like, the whole book was just a 10. Like, it was a 10. So if you didn't read it, go read it. Pick it up today. I'm so sorry I wasted so much. I hate when I have a book on my TBR and it turns out to be so good, but it's been sitting there for a while and I could have read it, but I didn't read it. And that's how I feel about this book. Like, I should have read this book earlier. So don't be like me. Go read the book. So we're gonna end the vlog here. Thanks for spending the weekend with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. If you have read A Love Like the Sun, please let me know your thoughts of this book in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And also let me know how you liked A Novel Christmas, because we did finish that in this vlog too. So I'm super excited to hear your thoughts on these books. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog again, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow for Vlogmas Day. What is this gonna be? Vlogmas Day 10. You'll never guess what happened. I was filming this video just now that's going up tomorrow, which, I mean, by the time y'all see this vlog, it would be the video that went up the day before this one. And then I realized I had crust in my nose. So I'm just a crusty dusty.